It's your friendly neighborhood spider host. Does he not appeal? Even I'm not sure. But today for Art Display, we have someone very, very, very creative and will leave you in awe. Let's celebrate one of our own very creative and talented artists here. Her name is Modupe Oteju. She's a creative, figurative, visual, and teaching artist with over a decade of professional experience. You are welcome, Modupe. Good to have you here.
Thank you, sir.
Grand. You look very modest. Artists are very flashy, you know, they either have this or that, but you're very modest. And in just about a bit, we'll be showing you her very, very beautiful and creative work, and you'd find out exactly why I refer to her as quite modest as against her art. But first off, what is or who is a figurative artist?
Okay, a figurative artist is someone who specializes in doing and creating more of a figure.
Oh.
I mean, human form.
Oh, the human form.
Yes, creating artworks in form of a human form.
These could be paintings or
yeah,
sculptures?
It could be, yes, it could be painting, it could be sculpture, it could be drawing, it could be any kind of media you choose to go for.
Okay.
Yeah.
In just a minute, we're going to let you guys see what it's like. But let me ask. Now, I love the human form. I think it's the best curves and lines that nature or God ever created. It's such a beautiful thing. It's a shame that we have to hide it on the clothes, but honestly, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, Eve, look what you did. In any case, do you have a preference for which human form you like to express yourself in? Is it the male form or the female form?
Actually, I would prefer the male form, but most of my works are actually for the woman form.
Okay.
And that's just basically because of what I really wanted to express, the messages I wanted to pass with those artworks.
Okay, so let me get this straight.
Yeah.
You like the male form,
yes,
but you have to express more in the female form.
Yes.
Is this because you want to get the attention of the male consumers?
No, it's based on the concept of what I really wanted to portray, you know, from the depths of my heart.
Okay,
yes.
Well, let's take a look at some of these now. We can see a few of your paintings here. Do you specialize only in paintings, or do you also cross into sculptures and stuff?
Yeah, actually specialize in painting, but more recently I've deviated into drawing. I mean, making
drawing, like what
pen
we're looking
drawing.
at now.
Yes.
So you mean that was a pen on paper?
Yes.
When did you start doing this? Because that looked very intricate. How long does it take you to put together such a...
It was just last year. I started with that.
Wait, hang on. So you paint, and then you developed another skill, which is drawing.
Yes.
So this is possible.
Yes, of course.
I never knew that it was possible that you could actually just, you know, start another or...
Of course, because as you grow in the art world, you know, a lot of things come into you, and then you just want to transcend. You want to go into whatever you want to really express, because that's what artists do. They want to express themselves.
These are tremendously fantastic, let me say, because it's so... The mosaic there, the details and all. How long does it take you to put together a pen drawing of this sort, for instance?
Well, actually, I do work alongside my practice.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
I work as an art teacher.
Okay, so you're an art teacher.
Yes.
That's still in line with everything. That's okay. So in between working as an art teacher and putting together these kinds of drawings, especially the pen ones, how long does it take?
Well, it can take me like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Because I have to attend to other things.
Okay. And are these commercial products? Do you sell them, or are you on contract to make them for people?
Well, I've not started selling the pen works.
Okay.
But for the paintings, I've sold them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And for good amounts.
Yes.
All right. So let's go back to you saying that you're also an art teacher.
All right.
Now, I like to fancy myself as an artist. Well, I used to be able to paint and draw.
Okay.
Earliest I can remember of a proper painting, or rather drawing, that I made of my father was 8 years old. I was 8 years old, and it still hangs on his wall at home. However, I've always just believed that you can't learn it. I've always just believed that it's something that you're born with.
Yeah.
You're a teacher. So is it possible to go from zero ability to being professional and good at drawing or painting?
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible, but it's just that someone who was born with it will be quite different from someone who has to just learn it along the way. You know, the product of someone who actually, you know, grew up like me. I would consider myself as a born artist because I've always practiced this right from my childhood days up till now. So it has always been it's part of me already. So, but for people, they can actually learn it. I believe it's a skill that people can learn. You know, if you just put your heart to it and you develop more time for it, you deliberately develop your skills on it, you will definitely come up with something.
So where do you teach your art?
Yeah,
What
actually,
institution?
I teach at Christ the Redeemer's College at Shagamu, the first school owned by Pastor Ye Adeboye, first secondary school owned by
So
Pastor
secondary
Ye.
school students?
Yes.
Okay. And in your experience, is it the younger you are, the better or easier it is to learn how to draw these artwork, or the older you are?
Okay, I don't believe there is any age barrier. I don't believe there's any age barrier. Whatever age you decide to practice, it's just about your deliberate attention to it. You know, it doesn't really matter if you're at any age.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's talk about how this makes you money. Would you say that it is like Nigerians are tuned into art? Nigerians want to buy art, going down the street, oh, I love it, I'm going to buy it. And let's also put into consideration the times that we are now.
Okay.
Are we still prone to want to just buy art off of an artist, or like, I never chop, make a chop first? And how does it affect you?
Yeah, that really affects a lot. It affects a lot. I won't come here to deny that. It affects a lot, but I also believe that, you know, we could actually make these artworks in such an affordable, because I really see that people love art. A lot of people love art. They are in tune to it, but due to the economic situation, you know, some are just deprived of that opportunity. So I just feel that if we could just make artworks a little bit affordable, although I understand what is at stake.
Yeah, currently.
You understand the materials.
Is it important
the time.
to have art in our lives as a normal, just an ordinary person? What are the effects art would have on me if I had maybe paintings around me, or if, you know, what would it do to me psychologically?
It does a lot. Because sometimes we don't understand that, I would say some of us don't understand that, you know, there's a kind of energy that you need in your environment, you know, to enhance what you're doing. A lot of people don't see it. And one of the reasons why I would say that maybe Nigerians don't see that is just because of the financial barrier.
I guess so.
Yeah. But when you really look at it, you find out that there are lots a lot of advantage to it, because there's so much of the force that it pulls together for you to be able to run your daily activity. That's why it is called fine art, because it enhances. It helps to enhance. So whatever you're doing, wherever it's found, you know, there's a life that it brings to that environment. So,
I'm thinking of a word. I don't know if it's feng shui or feng shui. Can you help me out? What's that word? It's something about your space and art and how it affects your body. I can't remember what it's called. Well, I'll figure it out later.
Okay.
But thank you very much, Modupe, for coming through.
Right.
It's lovely to see your work.
Thank you.
I hope that someday maybe I would come to your class and learn some more, perhaps maybe brush up.
All right.
And I will also expect to see an exhibition from you anytime soon.
Yes. Okay. I'm working towards it.
Well, we are looking forward to
All
it.
right. Thank you,
very much. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Do stay. And of course, hey, do stay yourself, because we've got more inside of Wake Up Nigeria. Still got a whole hour to go. So don't go anywhere. Let's take a break, and when we get back, more inside of Wake Up Nigeria.